Hello YouTube, this is Turbo495 here with a review of the, if I can find it, T57. Um, there are many characteristics about it. A lot of people say it is overpowered, which it is, basically. I'll show you that in the next video. Um, but, I mean, it gets, with my setup right here, I've got a 23.43 second reload for the whole clip, which is phenomenal. I mean, it lacks. I mean, its maneuverability and everything is really good though. Besides, traverse speed, it's 30. It's okay for the heavy, but it makes up for that for its armor and gun. um, I mean, let's see. You don't want to go and brawl with people unless you're like the only tier 10 on the team or in the like top tier. But I mean, you could pretty much scare the hell out of anybody trying to come at you. I mean, if you pen all four of your shells in an E75, for instance, well, he's probably only gonna have 300 hit points left, to be honest. So I mean, it's a good, it's a very amazing tank. I mean, as you can see, let's see if I can find how many games I've gotten it. It is a really phenomenal tank. I mean, yeah, 262 battles with a 54% win rate. I call that good myself. I mean, feel free to pause it, but I mean, a 1.35 damage ratio, a 2.26 KD with this. I mean, it's a nice tank if I say so myself, and a lot of people are grinding for it. Um, so yeah, let's get to the gameplay. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, as you can see, South Coast, one of the last games of the night, Templars on the other side. I'll go ahead and spoil it. It is a loss, but it is an amazing game. I end up doing 6,500 damage. Speed this up here. Um, yeah, but like I said, it is a really nice tank. It's got, like I said, sorry for the lag, guys. If you notice that, 17 frames-ish. Um, I just my computer. But anyway, get back to the topic. I'm thinking I can rush down here, because, I mean, I did kind of underestimate the speed, but you can get down to E7, hide in that area, get there and have shots on the zero line if they try to cross. As you see there, I bounced a shot. They hit my upper hole, I believe. Yep, bounced straight off. But it is, like, I have, here coming up, I'll verse a bat chat. Um, I just put it this way, he does not feel happy after I get done with him. He doesn't. Speed this up. He'll get a couple shots on me in here in a second. Of course, I believe he was using heat at this time too. It's the Templar guy, but and then my friendlies are over there on the beach over there getting beat up. There he is. Yeah, heat shell. And then there you go, 7%, and I'm on a reload. I mean, you can get 2 shells off per his one, basically. I mean, it's a phenomenal tank. And then I get this reload going on, and then he retreats. I now have one of my friends on the beach left. I decide to go over here and then think it's a bad idea because of the guys on the hill. And there is one hole from that bat shot did hit me in the top of my turret. Surprised that didn't bounce though. And there goes my other friend on the beach. Um, this E5 ran down the mountain. Don't know what he was thinking. I seriously don't. Right there, I think I can get a shot off on his rear, the rear of his tank on an engine shot, but it didn't work out that way. And then he backs down the mountain. I bounced the first shot, hit the second shot, and then killed him the last shot. I could get in. Sorry guys about the FPS. And then I just try to get some shots over on these guys. They don't know I'm even over here, so it's a good chance to get some shots off. Second, third, and then fourth. And then I got a STI notice that ran in front of me when I'm reloading. I'll take care of him soon. As you can see, the reload is wicked fast, though. And the frontal armor, if they hit the upper part of the armor, is very, very good. And I'm still at 65%. I mean, we're losing, but it's really, you know, how do I say it? It's a really nice tank. Yeah, it just, I mean, I make a mistake by pulling out and showing my side up here, but I bounced my first shot. I didn't expect to, so I had to aim for a second and get his hole. Speed this up again. And then I start going back to base because I noticed that that south fell, basically. Our RD, for some reason, does not move. They try to support me up here. I mean, the M4043, not the M4043, M5055, I think it's called. That guy does help me. He ends up splashing one of the tanks for me and tracking him. Around this corner, that is the tank I ran into earlier. And then this is the IS-8. And then I end up reloading. There you go. Of course, see those bounces on there? On the gun mantlet? Well, if you call it that. And then there's 2 or 3 bounces on the hull of the upper glacis. And by now, I'm thinking, oh, I need to reset this cap. And them T-30s were last on the beach, of course. You know where they're at. Which is not fun. And right there I missed. He was ammo racked also. And then I see there's a T-30 and yeah. This is when it becomes sad. Because I'm thinking, damn. Because this already, I don't know about this guy. I'm not sure if, yeah, there you go. That solves that answer. And then I get a lucky shot off right there. Then I hit his track, and I keep, you know, I can't hit him a lot. Got one more shot, and I try to kill him, but it misses, sadly. The Artie, he just fires at the end of the game after we lose. But then again, and I didn't take a screenshot, I should have, but I did 6,500 damage, and got about 60,000 credits. I will be right back in the garage. Alright guys, and we are back. Sorry again about the frames. I am working on a better computer, but yeah, that was probably a bad decision by me. I should have probably went for the other T30 to reset it. I did decent, I believe. And people do a lot better than I've done in this thing. I mean, obviously, I'm not the best player. I'm average, I consider myself. Like, I'll just show you some of the stats. The gun gets this 258 average pen with standard shells and 400. And then 340 with heat. With the shell normalization they just added in the patches, though, that heat is not as effective. It can still pen a lot. It can go straight through E100's turret because I've done it, but it has a hard time because it bounces a lot. And trust me, if you go through freaking E100's turret 4 times with this, they're gonna be hurting a lot. So, um, I mean, and the E100's turret is what, 250? Um, it still has a hard time with E3s, even on their commander's hatch, but it can go through their lower plate. Turret traverse, nice, very nice. 400 V range, which I consider good. Um, 810 horsepower, which is nice. It keeps its top speed almost all the time. It's just the top speed is I believe it's it's 2 kilometers slower than the average one. Um, Traverse speed 30, mentioned that earlier, and then the radius speed 745. Um, and then for my equipment, I use a spall liner, which is not the best choice, obviously. Um, I may get a bunch of hate from that, but I use it because it's saved me a lot. I'd get pissed off because I'd get one-shotted by artillery all the time, and that was pre-patch. Uh, I had a 261 one-shot me. That's how pissed and upset I was. So I decided to throw that on there. And then I run a vertical stabs and then vents. But overall, like I've said before, this is a really phenomenal tank. Whoever gets it, if you like the T71, and if you like the T71, it's amazing. In my opinion, that's where the line starts to get going. Um, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it besides that. I mean, it, the weaknesses of it, I have, I got safe stowage on it because I kept getting ammo racked. And another thing is the turret breaks a lot because it's an oscillating turret. Um, I mean, other than that, this compared to the 50B, it is better in some ways. The one way that it's at a disadvantage is the speed and maneuverability. The 50B goes like 50 or 60 kilometers an hour. This only goes 30, 35. Um, I had a verse with one of my friends and his 50B on Himmelsdorf, and the reason I won, but the reason why I won is because I had the reload. They have a 4 or 5 second longer reload than the 57 does, and that's what makes up for the bad maneuverability. I mean, if you get like behind somebody with this thing, they're basically screwed. Because once you unload them 4 shells, I mean, if you have a friendly with you, they're done. I mean, there's no question about it. Even if you're not, you can back around that corner, reload by the time they get to you. So it's a really nice tank. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'll try to post some more videos here soon, and yeah, you guys have a good day. All right, peace.